Hi, this is Alex with Vecaro Lifestyle, going to show you today on how to take apart your hoverboard. First, you'll need a screwdriver or a drill with the number 2 Phillips head. Now, after you've removed all the screws, carefully remove the bottom plate and disconnect the LED connection. Now, a couple of our boards do have silicone, so it might take a few tries to get the little clip unhooked. Now, remove the screws from the other side in the same fashion. On this side, you have the Bluetooth speaker, so lift the lid very carefully. Now pay close attention to the power cable when you're pulling it off of the circuit board. It goes to the red connector. Do not place it into the other side when you reassemble your hoverboard, as this will damage the Bluetooth board. Now with the Bluetooth disconnected, disconnect the LEDs and your power switch and charging cable from the circuit board. Remember, there's silicone on the connectors, so you might have to remove the silicone before being able to unclip the cables. Now, disconnect the battery, as you will be disconnecting the circuit boards and the wheels now. Carefully unplug the connectors and paying close attention to the colors of the wires, as you'll want to match these up upon reassembly. Now with the cables disconnected, carefully unscrew the battery holder. Lift the battery up and just place it to the side. Now with the battery out, you'll be removing the control board that controls the front and rear movements of the wheel. Carefully remove these pads. Now you'll notice these rubber pads go right in between the circuit board to touch the sensors. Note the placement of them, as you'll have to align them directly in the center, not touching either side upon reassembly, so the hoverboard doesn't stick forward or in reverse. Now with that removed, now you can remove the wheel. For the wheel, it's 4 Allen bolts. Now when you remove the wheel, you'll notice one side of the axle is rounded while the other one is flat. You'll need to pay close attention to this when you're assembling it. You'll want the rounded part facing down so that the mount could hold the wheel. Now we'll do the same thing to the other side, following the same steps, paying close attention to these wires just to make sure that you could line them back up after for reassembly, and so that you don't damage them, as once the cables are damaged you would have to replace the motherboard, as the motherboard cannot be soldered upon. Now to remove the motherboard, you'll notice 4 bolts holding it directly into the frame. You'll just unscrew these and carefully pull the wires through the center axle. Now with the last wheel removed, you have successfully taken apart your hoverboard.